Embark on a journey where time bends and visions become reality. Welcome to Future Beyond, your compass to the horizons of tomorrow. Here, we're not just observers, we're pioneers, charting the course through the evolving landscape of humanity and technology. Our episode today paints a portrait of 2040, a time when cities think, breathe, and feel. Fasten your seatbelts as Future Beyond whisks you away to the smart metropolises of the near future, where every corner holds a story, and every innovation is a gateway to new possibilities. Get ready to ignite your imagination and explore what lies beyond. Imagine a city that greets you each morning not just with the sunrise, but with a symphony of interconnected technologies tailored to make your life effortlessly convenient. Welcome to the Smart City of 2040, a vibrant urban space where every element is designed to respond to the inhabitants' needs with precision and ingenuity. Smart cities are the fusion of technology, infrastructure, and everyday life, integrating IoT, AI, and big data to create a seamless urban experience. By 2040, these cities are set to redefine the pillars of what we consider a livable, sustainable, and efficient metropolis. They are not mere hubs of innovation for the sake of novelty, but are responsive ecosystems that evolve with their citizens. An unknown fact to many is that the roots of smart cities trace back to the early 2000s when the term ubiquitous city was first coined in South Korea, referring to a city where any service is available anywhere, anytime through ICT networks. Fast forward to today and you'll find that South Korea's Songdo International Business District is one of the first smart cities built from scratch, complete with sensors that monitor temperature, energy use, and traffic flow, a testament to the smart city evolution. The goal of these urban landscapes is ambitious yet straightforward: enhance quality of life, maximize resource efficiency, and reduce waste and pollution. This is not science fiction, it's the future we are paving the way for, brick by digital brick. In this future, your coffee maker knows when you wake up, your car drives itself, and your home alerts you when it's time to leave for an appointment, thanks to a web of data and connectivity enveloping the cityscape. The essence of a smart city lies in its ability to harness and analyze data. By doing so, it anticipates needs, prevents problems, and manages resources with unprecedented efficiency. As we stand on the cusp of this revolution, one question remains: are we ready to embrace the smart city lifestyle that awaits us? Stay tuned as we journey through the veins of the smart city, exploring how every aspect of urban life is poised to transform by 2040. As the sun pierces the horizon, the smart city of 2040 doesn't just wake up, it comes alive. Infrastructure is the skeleton of any urban landscape, and in smart cities, it's not just built, it's engineered to think. The streets here are more than mere pathways. They are arteries of a vast network, facilitating an urban pulse that moves with precision and intent. The buildings themselves are pioneers of sustainability. Not widely known, but vertical gardens, which drape our skyscrapers, are not mere decorative elements, but lungs of the city, filtering air and producing oxygen. These living structures are constructed with materials that self-heal and adapt to changing weather conditions, reducing the need for repairs and energy consumption. In smart cities, transportation is revolutionized. Vehicles communicate with each other, with traffic lights, and even with the roads themselves. They form an intelligent transportation system that slashes commute times and eradicates the very notion of traffic jams. It's a system where AI optimizes traffic flow, reroutes around accidents before they cause delays, and integrates with personal schedules to suggest the best routes. By 2040, autonomous vehicles are expected to be the norm, and not just cars, but drones too. Some may not realize that the first passenger drone, EHang 184, had its maiden flight back in 2016, and by 2040, such innovations could be as commonplace as taxis. Electric buses already being tested in cities like Stockholm are recharged at each stop via an overhead energy supply, minimizing downtime. Even our sidewalks are smarter, equipped with sensors to manage pedestrian flow and embedded with smart lighting that adjusts based on the time of day and weather conditions. And for cyclists, imagine solar-powered bike lanes that charge your electric bike as you commute, a concept that's already been piloted in Poland. This networked ballet of moving parts creates a transport ecosystem that not only gets you where you need to be faster, but also does so sustainably and safely. And this is just the beginning of our voyage into the future of urban living. Envision a cityscape where every building is a power plant and every streetlight a steward of efficiency. In the smart cities of 2040, the urban fabric is interwoven with the threads of sustainable energy, creating a tapestry that not only powers itself but heals the planet. Our journey now takes us to the heart of environmental innovation. It's not just about reducing the carbon footprint, it's about creating a positive ecological handprint. In the buildings of tomorrow, windows are more than just glass panes. They are transparent solar panels, silently harnessing the sun's bounty. The roads? They're layered with piezoelectric materials, capturing the energy of passing vehicles and footsteps, a technology that's been trialed in places like Israel and California. Waste management is no longer a dirty term in the lexicon of smart cities. Trash becomes a treasure trove of potential energy, with waste-to-energy plants transforming refuse into electricity. The first seeds of this idea were actually sown back in 1896 when the first waste incinerator in the U.S. generated electricity for the World's Fair. Fast forward to 2040 and such plants are now the sleek engines driving sustainable urban living. Green spaces are engineered to do more than provide a picnic spot. They are biohavens that actively reduce the urban heat island effect and are equipped with botanical air purifying systems. It's a concept already taking root today, with vertical forests in Milan setting a precedent for cities that breathe and give back to the environment. The ripple effect of this green revolution touches every aspect of city life. The streetlights dim or brighten based on the moon's phase, an energy-saving nuance that few may know originated from a project in the Spanish town of Seville. Rainwater harvesting is not an exception but a norm, with every drop from the sky channeled, stored, and utilized, minimizing the strain on urban water systems. In this future, the city's pulse is synchronized with the rhythm of nature, crafting an urban existence that's not just survivable but thrivable. Our quest for sustainable urban living doesn't end here, but rather, it's just beginning to shine. Imagine a city where safety and convenience are not just amenities but assurances built into the very framework of urban living. As the day progresses in our smart city of 2040, public services operate with a seamless symphony of technology, and safety is a silent guardian in the background of everyday life. In this chapter of our urban odyssey, we uncover how technology doesn't just serve but protects. Smart policing isn't a distant dream, it's the everyday reality. Drones hover, not with the intent of surveillance, but as vigilant protectors ready to respond to emergencies before they escalate. An interesting nugget from history, the concept of predictive policing isn't new. It traces back to software used in the 1990s, but by 2040, it's refined to near prescience, thanks to AI that digests data to forecast and deter criminal activity. The digitalization of government services makes bureaucracy a word of the past. With e-governance, processes that once took days now occur in real time. Public records are secured on blockchain, impervious to tampering and accessible with a simple biometric scan, a concept trialed as early as Estonia's e-residency program. Education and healthcare have leapt beyond the four walls of institutions. Virtual classrooms leverage augmented reality to bring the cosmos into the palm of a child's hand, while telemedicine clinics operate with AI diagnosticians, which surprisingly began with IBM's Watson AI successfully diagnosing a rare form of leukemia in 2016. Firefighting robots, once the heroes of science fiction, are now the stalwarts of safety, tackling blazes with precision and resilience that human limitations can't match. And let's not forget the mundane but crucial garbage collection, now a fleet of automated vehicles that quietly sweep through the city, guided by the unseen hand of smart sensors. This is a place where citizens are not passive dwellers, but active participants in governance, empowered by tech that transcends traditional service delivery. And as the sun dips below the horizon, our city doesn't sleep. It simply switches gears into a nocturnal sentinel, ensuring that peace and prosperity are constants, not variables. In a world awash with data, the smart cities of 2040 treat this digital deluge not as a hazard, but as a harvest. The night in our city is a constellation of data points, each one a star contributing to the glow of an informed metropolis. This story of tomorrow's urban landscape is not complete without addressing the digital threads that weave through the fabric of daily life. Data is the new currency, and smart cities are the mint. Every interaction, from a purchase at a local cafe to a jog in the park, generates data that enhances city living. But with great data comes great responsibility. Privacy concerns, a relic of the past? Not quite. They're tackled head-on with cutting-edge cybersecurity and anonymization algorithms. Blockchain technology ensures that personal data remains exactly that, personal. It's a bold stride forward from the GDPR introduced by the European Union, evolving into a system where data protection is intrinsic, not added on. Yet transparency is not sacrificed at the altar of privacy. Citizens have real-time access to how their data is used, forging a trust that turns every resident into a willing data steward. Surprisingly, the precursor to this was the quantified self-movement, which began in the early 21st century, encouraging individuals to take control of their personal data. Education is key. Digital literacy programs are ubiquitous, ensuring that from young learners to the elderly, every citizen is equipped to navigate this datascape. In a smart city, being data-savvy is as fundamental as knowing how to read and write was in the past. Living standards are no longer benchmarked solely by economic indicators, but by data-driven metrics that ensure well-being is tailored to individual needs. Public sentiment analysis, once an abstract marketing tool, is now the heartbeat of the city's planning process. As our digital and physical realities converge in these urban ecosystems, we find ourselves not just as inhabitants, but as integral components of a larger, sentient organism. The city does not just serve, it empathizes, evolves, and enhances the human experience in ways once unimaginable. Lifestyle and community evolution in the smart city. As dawn unfurls its golden hues across the skyline, the city's heartbeat syncs with the rhythm of its inhabitants. The smart city of 2040 isn't just a hub of technology, it's the cradle of a lifestyle revolution, fostering communities that thrive on connection and innovation. In this new age, the definition of community is rewritten. No longer confined by geography, communities are networks of shared interests and ideals, empowered by digital platforms that transcend physical boundaries. Here, social interaction is elevated through immersive virtual spaces that offer experiences as rich and complex as the real world. This digital embrace, however, doesn't diminish the value of physical space. Urban design has evolved to create multifunctional living spaces where people connect, work, and play. The concept of the third place, popularized by sociologist Ray Oldenburg, finds new life in these environments, providing informal public gathering spots that are crucial for a balanced urban life. Lifestyles are hyper-personalized. The Internet of Things, IoT, extends beyond the home and into the urban fabric, where smart sensors adjust environments to individual preferences. Unknown to many, the first smart refrigerator, which could track its contents and suggest recipes, was introduced back in the early 2000s. Today, this concept is expanded citywide, with technology catering to nuanced personal needs, creating a symphony of bespoke living experiences. Health and wellness take on new dimensions. Parks are not just green spaces, but wellness nodes with fitness equipment that guides and tracks progress. Mental health is given as much priority as physical, with public art installations that double as emotional wellness zones, utilizing calming designs and interactive features to reduce stress. The city itself becomes a canvas for cultural expression, with augmented reality graffiti that changes based on community votes or events. It is a place where technology does not stifle creativity but amplifies it, allowing for dynamic expressions of culture that engage all senses. In this crescendo of community and technology, the smart city harmonizes the melody of modern living with the chorus of human needs. It stands as a testament to our ability to mold technology to fit us, rather than us fitting into it. As we look upon this city of light, we see more than a metropolis. We see the future of civilization, a future that is ours to shape. As the first light of morning gives way to the vibrant bustle of the day, we're reminded that the future is not a distant dream. It's being built today, one innovation at a time. Let's bridge the gap between the now and the next, understanding how our current strides are paving the way to 2040. Right now, across the globe, the seeds of the future are being sown. Cities like Singapore, with its Smart Nation initiative, and Barcelona's integrated IoT systems are not just models, but workshops where tomorrow's ideas are forged. It's crucial to recognize that the smart city of 2040 is a mosaic made up of innumerable advancements and choices we make today. From the tech enthusiast in a Berlin hackathon crafting an app for better waste segregation to the urban planner in Seoul, reimagining public spaces for post-pandemic realities, every action is a stone laid on the path to the future. Surprisingly, the ubiquitous use of smartphones was once such a stone, with the first iPhone launch in 2007 catalyzing a revolution that turned everyone into a digital native. Sustainability efforts like New York's Green New Deal or Copenhagen's ambition to become carbon neutral by 2025 are not mere policies, but blueprints for a greener, smarter world. These initiatives echo the belief that environmental consciousness today is a cornerstone for the thriving cities of tomorrow. Community engagement platforms that foster dialogue between citizens and city officials are in their nascent stages, but will mature into the forums of 2040, where policy is shaped as much by people as it is by politicians. Participatory budgeting, a concept taking hold in places like Porto Alegre, Brazil, is a testament to the potential of civic involvement. Every digital entrepreneur, environmental activist, urban planner, and civic-minded individual is a sculptor of the smart city. The tools are as varied as AI, renewable energy, biophilic design, and digital democracy, but the canvas is common. It's the day-to-day world we inhabit. As the sun arcs across the sky, tracing the relentless march of time, we're reminded that the future is not just a timeline, but a tapestry woven from the threads of our collective actions. The city of 2040 awaits, but its foundation rests on the ingenuity and commitment we demonstrate today. If you've enjoyed this expedition through potential and possibility, make your mark on the journey. Engage the like button as if it were the key to the city, share your insights in the comments like the visionary you are, and embrace the Future Beyond community by subscribing. Thanks for tuning in, and remember, here at Future Beyond, we're not just dreaming of the future, we're making it. Until next time, keep pushing beyond the known to the extraordinary waiting ahead.